strawberries, and if you do too, feel free to add that collection to your order as you shop for perhaps what we have here in front of us. Tricolor Monarda. Wow, and yes, 2 pieces coming home to you for that featured price of $21.60. This collection is new. We just debuted it a little bit earlier in the month, but so far over 3,000 have been sold, and what we have today, Philip, is it.
That is it.
We are into our final quantities.
Don't miss out on these. I have these in separate colors because when I got them in, we had the dwarf ones, but we didn't have the 3-in-1s.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous. I've got these in separate colors, but here, smell the foliage.
Wow, it's fragrant.
Just really, really fragrant. And the thing is, the deer will not touch it. And that's a tip for you. If you're shopping in the nursery, and by the way, I shop in all the box stores too. There's no sin there. But if anything's got an aromatic foliage, that generally means that the deer will not touch it. It's just a rule of thumb that you can know to help guide you when you're buying plants.
Good heads up.
But these are not tall.
They're not, which is great depending on the space. That's what I said at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
If you have a smaller space or you just need something that's more compact, you've got tons of room.
Yes.
But based on your design and you need something that's a little bit lower to the ground, that's nice and tidy, boy, what a colorful choice.
And all summer, the regular, by the way, this is also called bee balm, and if you've heard of bergamot tea, it's made from this foliage.
That's awesome.
Too. These come back every single year. These are only 10 to 12 inches tall, 8 to 10 inches wide, perfectly perennial. They come back every year, and I planted mine in an area because my garden was full where I didn't think there was quite enough light for it. Guess what? There was enough light.
What is recommended, the ideal conditions?
Full sun is what's recommended, but this will grow in dappled light. And that's where mine is, in dappled light right here in Pennsylvania. They were beautiful. They did not get rangy. They stayed tight to the ground. So it wasn't all over the place like the old-fashioned one.
I like how dense it is. We were just looking at the foliage. Look, it's nice and dense, so it's not that you see a lot through it. And I think that's so important if you're thinking about the front of like the border along the front of your beds.
Right in the, you can stick this right in the front, which is a really, really handsome look.
Yeah.
We've got, by the way, when the butterfly bushes come up, I'm gonna pull all these together and show you. And also we've got alyssum coming up. I'm gonna pull those together. And then, you know, the Rose of Sharon we had on earlier? Think about this. I'm gonna pull it over. Imagine this.
Oh my heavens. Wow.
Look at these colors together. I mean, rich, royal, low maintenance. You can't do any better than this. I love this perennial because when everybody else is planting fall chrysanthemums, I've got this in my garden. This looks beautiful. I don't want those rust colors. They look like it's like getting ready to die or something.
So the Rose of Sharon, this is blooming in the summer.
All summer.
And then this is blooming.
All summer.
All summer.
The butterfly bushes, all summer.
Wow.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
The alyssum, all summer. So if you want to have a big, bountiful, and colorful summer, have it.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Take advantage here of that feature price. So $21.60 to get this home. And remember, you're getting 2 pieces here. And when we say tricolor, how cool is that? Because it's going to connect so much else that's happening in your garden, whether you've got shades of purple, pink, the magentas. I love yellow back with this. Of course, white helps punctuate those colors. And this is how they ship. So nice sized plants to start.
And by the way, all 3 colors are in this pot. You're getting 2 pots. What this will do is what these are doing now, this season. This is the way yours can look this season.
Right.
They're very quick to produce and make nice big plants. They come back every year, and unlike the old-fashioned bee balm, which was rangy and coming up all over the place and was just kind of in a deep crimson color, that was the only color it came in. I prefer these colors. They're more designer friendly. They also show up better in the garden. They're bright.
How quickly do you said it blooms in the summer, but it's going to be this size first season?
Yes, my dear.
Awesome.
Yes,
I like
indeed.
that because I do get a little bit impatient.
But look how
I'm thinking ahead the sun.
Look at them in containers.
Well, to put them on your tabletop because they are compact instead of what you were describing just a second ago.
And I love them against the white.
Oh, for sure. And then what I said against the yellow, these shades, these berry tones.
Beautiful.
Against yellow, it's
or
striking.
White picket fence.
Gosh. Soil-wise, do we need to look at a certain quality of soil?
Average garden soil, where I planted mine, the soil wasn't great. They
Okay.
do fine. By the way,
It sounds like you were trying to kill these right out the gate.
No, I knew what it was. Is that Monarda is a Native American plant. We've got coneflowers coming up too that are also Native American plants. That means that they grow in average soils. As long as it's not a waterlogged area, these will be absolutely fine, come back every year and not give you any trouble. And so when things are native plants, they're already used to being here. You don't have to do anything special. They're already home.
If you could think about all the things that you shop for at QVC, like the dress that I'm wearing right now, you can probably find it again, even if it sells out right now. Maybe 6 months from now, we could get it back in. That's possible. When it comes to live plants, it just doesn't work that way. So when we say what we have for you right now is it for the season, that's it for the season because they've got to grow and get to the point that they're at as they ship.
And only here.
Yeah.
This is part of our dazzling design. We put these together. So you think you're going to go out and find these like this.
Yeah.
You will not.
We started with 5,000 when the season began, and now we have fewer than 1,400 left, and that is it for the season because it's not like we can grow them real fast to get them in the pods that then ship to you in time for when they go in the ground based on where you live. Speaking of the zones here, you're talking about planting these in Pennsylvania. Are there some parts of the country where you'd say they aren't right?
Yes, they do need frost. They don't need freezing temperatures. We grow these down in Mobile, Alabama, but you do need a light frost with these. In the coldest areas of the country, by the way, I use these in the high mountain areas of Colorado.
Oh, wow.
And we use them in Montana. So they work they grow in Canada. So they're growing in all of those areas, and we also use them down in Mississippi, where I'm from. And so, don't be afraid to try these.
Explain to me, because I want to make these as big and beautiful, help them reach their full potential. So which fertilizer do you recommend from Cottage Farms?
Our customer top rated Bud and Flower Booster, 100 gallons worth of this. Drop one of these little packets into a gallon of water. It will melt. It's a cellulose package. Fertilize these every 2 to 3 weeks. You're good to go. If you're only picking up one fertilizer, because we've got a lot of different ones, this is a good general one, also good for your house plants.
And I'll tell you, that's on Easy Pay right now for $23.38, and that's not always the case.
Oh, true.
100 gallons worth of fertilizer, yes, for your Tricolor Monarda and so much more. Please let us know if you would like to add that to your order. If you're picking up this collection, 2 pieces now, just 1,200 left, for a featured price of $21.60 with free shipping and handling. So pretty, and you might see those again as we play, because you said the butterfly bush just a second ago.
Listen, I'm gonna go wild on you.
Next. No holding you back, is that what you're saying?
Don't put a muzzle on me.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it.
I'm
Philip
a Mississippi
Watson.
State Bulldog.
Oh, I'm an Eastern Kentucky Colonel.